Hello, everyone! Long before the fame of modern sitcoms, there was a garage where broken dreams met brilliant comedy. But behind the meters and the laughter, the stars of Taxi fought silent battles with addiction, rare diseases, and tragic scandals the cameras never captured. Today, in 2026, we reveal the hidden shadows and enduring legacies of these 18 legends. Are you ready to see what really happened when the meter stopped running? Christopher Lloyd immortalized the eccentric Jim Ignatowski at age 40. Behind his brilliant comedic timing, Lloyd has always been a notoriously private and socially anxious person, often struggling with the overwhelming pressure of fame. Privately, he has faced the emotional toll of 4 divorces before finding lasting stability in his 5th marriage later in life. Now 87, he remains active but has slowed down significantly to manage his energy and well-being. Lloyd's journey proves that even the most brilliantly chaotic characters on screen often belong to souls seeking quiet peace and lasting connection. Andy Kaufman revolutionized comedy as Latka Gravas at age 29. Behind his surreal performances, Kaufman lived in constant friction with his co-stars, who often didn't know where the character ended and the man began. His health became a mystery when he was diagnosed with rare lung cancer despite being a non-smoker, leading to widespread rumors that his illness was just another elaborate prank. He passed away in 1984 at the young age of 35, leaving behind a legacy of confusion and brilliance. To this day, fans still wonder if the ultimate performance artist is truly gone. Kaufman remains comedy's most enigmatic ghost. Judd Hirsch portrayed the grounded Alex Riger at age 43, acting as the show's moral center. Behind the scenes, Hirsch struggled with the intense creative friction on set, particularly his legendary clashes with Andy Kaufman, which caused significant emotional stress during production. In his private life, he faced the quiet heartbreak of a failed marriage and the challenge of balancing fatherhood with a demanding late-blooming career. Now 91, he is a celebrated Oscar nominee who continues to prove his range in major films. Hirsch's journey is a powerful reminder that stability and professional excellence are often forged through internal conflict and the courage to persist. Marilu Henner brought elegance to the garage as Elaine Nardo at age 26. While her character was a single mother striving for a better life, Henner privately dealt with the profound loss of both parents to heart disease and arthritis while still in her 20s. This personal trauma led her to become a health extremist, obsessively perfecting a lifestyle that helped her manage her rare, highly superior autobiographical memory. Now 74, she remains a vibrant advocate for longevity. Henner's life is a testament to how personal loss can fuel a lifelong mission to master the body and mind against the fading of time. Jeff Conaway portrayed the aspiring actor Bobby Wheeler at age 27. Sadly, his life mirrored his character's struggle, but with a much darker twist. Conaway's health spiraled downward due to a severe, decades-long battle with substance abuse and chronic pain following a back injury on the set of Grease. His public descent was captured painfully on reality television, showing a man lost to his demons. He passed away in 2011 from pneumonia and sepsis at the age of 60. Conaway's story remains a heartbreaking Hollywood cautionary tale about the fragile line between the dream of stardom and the nightmare of addiction. Danny DeVito became a household name as the ruthless Louis De Palma at age 33. While his character was famously loathed, DeVito faced a lifelong physical challenge due to Fairbanks disease, a rare genetic disorder that affected his bone growth and stature. Despite his outward confidence, he endured a high-profile and painful separation from Rhea Perlman after 30 years of marriage, a personal crisis that deeply impacted his private world. Now 81, he remains a creative powerhouse but focuses heavily on maintaining his mobility. DeVito's life shows that true stature is measured by the resilience of the heart, not physical height. Carol Kane joined the cast as the quirky Simca Gravas at age 28. Despite her comedic success, Kane often struggled with the industry's narrow expectations and the pressure to maintain her unique persona while facing the isolation of being a character actress. Privately, she navigated the quiet difficulties of maintaining a long-term career in a business that often discards women as they age, battling periods of professional uncertainty. Now, 73, she continues to find success in avant-garde and mainstream roles alike, maintaining a steady, respected presence. Kane's journey reflects the endurance of an artist who chose authenticity over the easy comfort of traditional Hollywood stardom. Tom Selleck appeared as Mike Belden at age 33, just before his career exploded globally. Despite his image as an indestructible leading man, Selleck has privately battled severe physical tolls from decades of performing his own stunts, leading to chronic back issues and a quiet struggle with his health in recent years. He once faced a massive career gamble, being forced to turn down the role of Indiana Jones due to his contract, a decision that haunted him for years. Now 81, he focuses on his ranch life while managing the physical demands of aging. Selleck's journey shows that even the strongest icons must eventually confront their own human vulnerabilities. Tony Danza rose to fame as the ambitious Tony Bonta at age 27. His transition from a real-life boxer to a sitcom star was marked by a serious near-death skiing accident in the 90s that nearly ended his career and left him with long-term physical injuries. Throughout his years in the spotlight, he also navigated the struggles of multiple failed marriages and the pressure to maintain his tough guy image while dealing with personal loss. Now 75, he remains a vibrant personality, but has become a strong advocate for education and mental health. Danza's life proves that the hardest battles aren't fought in the ring, but in the quiet moments of recovery. Tom Hanks made a brief but memorable appearance as Rick at age 26. While he is now America's dad, Hanks privately managed a long-term health battle after being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, a condition exacerbated by years of dramatic weight fluctuations for his film roles. Early in his career, he also faced the personal heartbreak of a struggling first marriage and the immense pressure of raising children while still finding his footing in Hollywood. Now 69, he remains a global treasure, but maintains a strict, health-focused lifestyle to manage his condition. Hanks's story is a reminder that the greatest successes are often achieved while quietly managing personal health and domestic challenges. Rhea Perlman played the recurring Zena Sherman at age 31. Known for her sharp wit, Perlman privately navigated a complex, decades-long relationship with Danny DeVito that saw multiple public separations and reconciliations, a process that played out under intense media scrutiny. Beyond her personal life, she has often spoken about the difficulties of finding diverse roles for women in Hollywood, battling the industry's narrow beauty standards throughout her career. Now 78, she remains a beloved figure, maintaining a unique and enduring bond with her family despite the romantic turbulence. Perlman's life reflects the strength required to remain authentic and loyal to oneself amidst the chaos of public and private expectations. Ruth Gordon played the unforgettable Dee Wilcox at age 82, winning an Emmy for her performance. Even at an advanced age, Gordon privately pushed her body to the limits, refusing to let age dictate her artistic output. She faced the late-life challenges of maintaining her sharp mind and physical independence while navigating the industry's tendency to overlook elderly performers. Her remarkable journey ended in 1985 when she passed away in her sleep following a stroke at age 88. Gordon's life remains an inspiration, proving that the fire of passion can burn brightly until the very end, and that age is merely a number when you have a story left to tell. Ted Danson appeared as Vincenzo Seneca at age 34, just as he was becoming a television staple. Despite his polished image, Danson faced a massive career scandal in the 90s that nearly derailed his reputation, leading to intense public backlash and professional uncertainty. Privately, he has also dealt with the deep emotional weight of high-profile divorces and the constant pressure to reinvent himself in an industry that often typesets actors. Now 78, he has successfully transitioned into an elder statesman of comedy, focusing heavily on ocean conservation and environmental health. Danson's journey proves that a career is not defined by its scandals, but by the ability to learn, grow, and contribute to something larger than oneself. Penny Marshall appeared as herself at age 35. already a titan of television. Behind her booming career as a director, she privately battled a terrifying health crisis in 2009 when she was diagnosed with both lung and brain cancer. Marshall's later years were marked by a grueling recovery process and a quiet struggle with the long-term effects of her illness on her mobility and energy. Tragically, she passed away in 2018 at age 75 due to complications from diabetes and heart failure. Her legacy remains that of a trailblazer who shattered glass ceilings for women in film, showing that even in her weakest physical moments, her creative spirit remained unbreakable. Wallace Shawn joined as Arnie Ross at age 38, bringing his unmistakable intellectual wit to the garage. Behind his success, Shawn has often spoken about his lifelong struggle with self-doubt and the imposter syndrome that came with his unconventional appearance in a beauty-obsessed Hollywood. While he has avoided major scandals, he has lived a deeply private life, occasionally navigating the physical challenges that come with maintaining a relentless work schedule into his 80s. Now 82, he remains a prolific writer and actor, though he has significantly slowed his pace to focus on his health. Shawn's journey is a reminder that a unique voice is more powerful than any traditional leading man mold. Vincent Schiavelli portrayed Reverend Gorky at age 32, his unique face becoming a cinematic staple. Schiavelli's appearance was the result of Marfan syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that caused his height and distinctive features, but also brought severe, lifelong cardiovascular risks. He privately managed the physical pain and health complications of the syndrome throughout his entire career, never letting his condition overshadow his immense talent. He passed away in 2005 at age 57 after a battle with lung cancer, leaving a void in the world of character acting. Schiavelli's life was a masterclass in turning a biological challenge into a celebrated uniqueness, proving that what makes us different is often our greatest strength. Scatman Crothers joined the garage as Walt at age 73, bringing a lifetime of musical and acting wisdom to the set. Despite his cheerful energy, Crothers was privately battling the early stages of a devastating illness during his final years on screen. He faced the immense physical strain of working while his health declined, eventually being diagnosed with an inoperable tumor near his lung. In 1986, he passed away at age 76 from lung cancer, shortly after finishing his last legendary voice role. Crothers' journey remains a symbol of grace and dedication, showing that the joy of performance can be a powerful light even when the body begins to fade. Eileen Brennan portrayed Mrs. Mackenzie at age 49, delivering her trademark sharp wit. However, her life took a dark turn in 1982 when a horrific car accident left her with catastrophic leg injuries and a grueling addiction to painkillers during her recovery. Brennan privately struggled for years to reclaim her life, eventually facing the double blow of breast cancer followed by the bladder cancer that would take her life. She passed away in 2013 at age 80, leaving behind a legacy of incredible resilience and raw talent. Brennan's story is a profound reminder that true strength is found in the ability to survive life's most brutal accidents and keep the spirit alive through the pain. More than 40 years later, the stars of Taxi remain a masterclass in resilience. Their laughter was a gift, but their real-life battles are what make them truly legendary. In 2026, we honor the ones we've lost and celebrate those still with us. Which of these garage icons touched your life the most? Share your memories below, hit like, and subscribe. The garage may be closed, but the stories live on.